We now return to Let's Play Emperor, and the temple complex is moving along. Huangdi is quite unhappy, and understandably so, because I don't really know what he's doing right now. They're back, right? Everybody's back? Where are you? You're right here. You can go home. Okay, so today's agenda is going to be hemp, and I can fit a nice little hemp farm right in here. And we will connect this road to that, so it's not just a bridge to nowhere. And to begin, I'm going to do my irrigation canal. So we'll do something like that, and let's grab a hemp farm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Because we're going maximum, I guess. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to need the hemp, or the irrigation. Wow. Already! The episode just began, and already I cannot talk. Okay, so that'll be fine there. Won't be able to fit anything in there. And we might actually run into those rocks. Let's find out. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is going to run into those rocks. But that's okay, it'll just be that one corner. It should be fine. At least part of that. Now, I don't think I'm going to have anything here. I'll just run a road straight to it. Because we don't want to completely deforest the riverside. Of course, we're going to run into rocks. There. Little forest path that leads out into the western farms. Just an offshoot there. This unirrigated farm. You know, really, what I could do quite easily is just move this over a little bit and then run irrigation around it, or at least up sides of it from right there. But it seems kind of silly to set up an independent irrigation system for the one farm. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, so I'm not going to do it. Hemp. Now I know I'm going to need another one. I just have a feeling I'm going to need another one. So I think I'll set it up here, and Nuwa can actually go home, because you're not that happy, lady. What are you doing? Okay, we're down on ceramics, actually? Really? How much ceramic? Okay. Where is you? Oh, you're right, you're connected to that one. This, of course, you have none, because you don't have a market stall for that, and you've got no market stall for that either. 90 people are coming in, we have 90 to employ. We just put in some on a farm out here. Let's put some more in a farm out here. Now I have to keep this. Okay, well actually I do have this road. I don't know if it's going to be the road that I will keep. Why have I not continued that through that tree there? I don't know, but I haven't. So I'm gonna instead, let's see if I can run an irrigation. Let's first of all find out what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's actually not going to be very ideal to put one there at all, because it's not going to be a complete farm. In fact, it would probably be better 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I can actually run it up that way, it just won't be on one side of it. And let's see, if I put a ditch there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We'll run that up right up there. Okay, fine. Oh, okay. So if I put the road going this way and then have it connect to the farm. Okay, yeah. Because I just realized that I didn't actually count out. What is this? This is not square. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? 3. Okay, that's centered. It's just not going to be complete. Whatever. I guess I can just put it like right there then. And we're going to knock out that tree and then bring it around. Now, let's see. I can't really put anything here. That's kind of, you know, something I haven't thought about. I mean, I could put it here, right? And then this would still be within radius. I don't know if how they would get to those. This looks like another worthless spot. In fact, what I could turn this into is sort of a distribution hub where these guys take their goods and accept it here, and then they distribute, to these things out here. That might be a little bit more efficient. For now, though, I won't worry too much about it. I'm just going to make sure this little farm gets connected. Okay. So let's wait for these guys, and then hemp field. Go like that, and then I actually need to connect it to some irrigation. So pull this along, and it'll go like that. Great. So that's that, and what next? Okay, this is in a loop, so it's not connected to this at all. Yeah, what I could actually do here is just put like an inspector's tower there and use this road as more industry. Possibly clay, possibly paper, because that is the next big thing we need. As soon as we get a lot more hemp, I will put down some more paper makers. The last thing we need to do is run out of paper. Now, I do think that the Confucian Academy, I seem to recall the Confucian Academy requires paper. So, that's going to be a thing. You know what? Yeah, so that issue with needing employees, here are tons of worthless camps now. We don't need them anymore, and I totally forgot I could cannibalize the employees and have them move elsewhere. Oh well. We were going to have to fill this in eventually anyway, so I mean, may as well do it now, right? Tons of rice. Tons of... Yeah, thank you. Can we just stop for a minute, because I'm trying to do something. Who needs happiness? I'm going to give you tons of rice, like 20 sacks of rice. That makes you happy. Oh, Nuwa is still in town. That would probably explain her. What else? What else? What else? So, we have this, right. Oh, this whole district, because I'm definitely going to have to, I mean, there's just too much space out here to leave empty. So I'm going to put at least one more housing block for the elites. And I could just put a half housing block like this one. It doesn't have to be a full housing block, but I definitely need something that's going to push this wall out a little bit and go down. Maybe this way, maybe jut out. I'm not really sure, but I don't want to deal with this right now. And unfortunately, by not dealing with it, it's kind of holding me back because I do have things that I could be actually utilizing. Okay, so we've got a need for Confucius right now. By putting that down, I unlock these 3, which I have to begin keeping happy suddenly, and I don't really want to do that either. You know what? You know what I do want to do? Let's go conquer some people, because that's the best part, right? We'll go conquer these guys who were so very friendly. They wanted to be my friends. They wanted me to eat. No, wait a minute. Don't I still have some kind of... I feel like there is something... These guys, right? These guys were a pain in my ass a long time ago, and I still have a grudge that I seem to have actually forgotten. Oh yes, because I tried to attack them. I then conquered them, and they... Yes, okay, you know what? You guys are entering the fold again. Now what can you give me? Salt? You can give me salt and fish. Am I collecting salt anywhere? I'd better find that out. Well, I mean, obviously it's going into storehouses if there's room, right? But I don't think I'm accepting that anywhere. Oh, one thing I wanted to do. Let's stop accepting so much damn wood. Let's just take that down. And I guess I could accept some salt here. Am I getting salt from anyone else? Let's look at that. Salt. Trade imports. Yes. From these guys. Okay. But I'm not actually getting it in tribute. I'm not really... Okay, you know what? We'll go for... Let's just go for money. Let's just go for money from these guys. I mean, there's no... I could use the fish just to, keep my food topped up, but I'm getting spice. I'm getting, what, like 8 spice total from a couple people? And it looks like I've got way more than enough food anyway, so that's no longer an issue. So we'll just take money. Cash it is. Enlist everybody. You're going to be going without a hero this time. I have to keep some people behind, so we'll just, I mean, you know what, you two can go. Marching? Why are you marching? You can stay home. Actually, no, I should probably have you go if you're still marching. And all these guys are still, because the game just doesn't understand. Anyway, okay, so Delightful Rats, you guys can stay home. Should have one more stay home. Okay, a horseman. The Cunning Rats can stay home. I really just feel like I should have at least 3 to prevent anyone from trying something tricky. Good luck. They've only got 1 shield, so this should not be bad. Now I have to find out where these douchebags are. You are marching. You are no longer marching. You are now going home. You are going home. And come on. You are going home. Okay. So what do I do with this? I guess just fill it in with garden. Useless garden. But it makes it look nice. Happy New Year. Let me see. Tribute paid. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting 6 of that. Now, all this jade, because, okay, you know what? I think I'm making enough now. Oh, what? Paper. Paper? I chose paper? Why are you bitter? Didn't I make you guys happy? I thought I made you happy. You're giving me 9 reams of paper. Okay, that's fine. That's fine then. That will help out. You're right, I think I did that because I'm actually having trouble with... okay, well you need happiness then. How can I give you happiness? How about some carved jade? I'll cut my own throat on that one. Lacquer. I can give you some lacquer, except I'm not holding it anywhere, so I don't have access to it, but I can give you spices. And I seem to feel like I've actually dealt with you guys before, you know, like I made an effort to make you happy with me, but maybe I didn't. Everyone else is loyal, so that's fine. Yes, let's stop importing so much damn jade. That'll first of all help out the budget, but yeah, there's really no reason for me to be doing so much. You know what? Let's stop importing the 12 from... well, wait a minute. I'm getting 12 from you and I'm getting 8 from you. Let's have you do this because I just feel like not having you do anything makes this worthless. So I'm going to actually turn off you because I don't need 2 of the 24s running at the same time. That's just way too much jade. And that will offset a little bit. I mean, we're not selling a lot of wood. I wish we could sell more. So these guys just have some jade sitting here, or silk, I mean, just sitting here because they do. One thing I can do is add some more jade carvers, actually, because, man, why not do that? I can get rid of a couple log cutters, in fact, and put them in, you know, replace them. Looks like we've got plenty on the kilns. These guys all look like they are still busy. Didn't I put that down? I did put that down. What are you missing now? Oh, right, Confucius. You're missing someone else, is what you're missing. Stuff to put here. I guess postpone? 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 Damn, there's just way too many of them. Religion, time to keep someone else happy. I think it's been a while since you've been happy, so let's try... yeah, not the hemp. Not the face. Paper, no, wait, we're having problems with paper. Stone, I should probably stop importing whatever stone I'm importing at this point. Rice? You can have rice too. Makes you happy. Okay, let's check out the this thing. How much stone do I need? I need 18 stone. I currently have... I currently have 7. Okay, well, in that case, I will continue to import it because we're totally not done with it. 97 people. Man. I guess I could begin the tea industry or prepare a bigger lacquerware industry. That might be a thing. Because, I mean, if nothing else, I could sell it. Again, we've got this issue. Okay, fine. Yeah, maybe I should just stop buying that altogether so that it actually does something here. You know what? Let's try that. Let's try just taking one from the 24. You've got some still there. I just came in and bought a bunch of this. Now I've got way too much uncut jade. But it looks like I'm getting a good portion of it. You know what we're just not getting? It doesn't look like we're getting enough actual carved jade to sell. We've sold my 12 for the year here. We have not sold 24 here. I guarantee we have not sold 24 there. Hooray! So let's just add more jade carvers, because that was the whole point of this sector, right? I mean, this was going to be my cash crop, so to speak, was just making tons of money off of the selling of carved jade. These guys can take 24. Jeez, what am I doing? We've got so many. Let's do it. Let's turn this back around. And I've changed my mind. Again, we can buy more. Get rid of it. Jeez. I've got to go through here and calculate again what I'm actually... And as soon as I've conquered everybody, I'll have a much bigger picture of everybody who can, in fact... Like, these guys buy it now. That's another 24. So, I mean, yeah, totally into the idea of giving them everything. We're going to give you 8 lacquerware. I'm also going to give you weaponry. 8 of that. I'm going to give you a lot of cash, and I'm going to give you... you sell that. How about some bean curd? I have no idea how much bean curd I've got in the city, but 4 gifts ought to make you a little bit happier. We are definitely scaring the shit out of all of these unaligned guys. I mean, they are agreeable now. Kashgar just hates me. And unfortunately, like I said, there's nothing I can do about that. These guys are apathetic. We gotta knock them down a peg. I've pretty much left myself just the ones with actual militaries in the city, so that might be a little bit tougher. Might have to work to get the gods on my side for that one. It would be fun to actually expand, you know, so I could use Guandi or Sun Tzu to go on campaign as well. I just want a little bit more stability. I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm putting off a lot of this stuff, and I don't know why. I can't be bothered to bring myself to do it. Hooray, we've got complete coverage. Great. So these guys have evolved. They now need wares. Let's go ahead and try that. Let's go see how much of that I need to increase, because I may actually need to increase my lacquerware production, although it looks like we've got a handle on that. I'm not selling it, am I? Am I selling it? I seem to recall maybe I decided I was going to start selling this stuff. I don't know why I'm looking at it this way. Status exporting. Ah, okay. So I'm not exporting to the 2 people I can export the lacquerware to. I hardly ever use these screens. I usually just... I mean, you know, when you play on very easy, there's really no reason to go in depth on that stuff, so I just tend not to. I'm going to put that there because I know when I offset this, it's going to be... it's not going to be necessary to put that one there. Now, is this... you know, this should be... Well, maybe if I got rid of those trees, it would be close enough to that rock to actually... I don't know. Yeah, so maybe the jade stuff is going to be a little bit bigger. Now it does look like I'm selling an awful lot of my wood here, so maybe I'll keep those as is. What are we doing here? Still, we need the 18 stone. Got quite a bit of the other stuff going. I don't know what to do there. Shenong. Go home. Loyal. Excellent. Next victim. You guys? You guys? You're apathetic to me. What can you give me? I could ask for stone, worthless actually at this point, weaponry, which I could turn around and sell, game meat, they'd only give me a few, but that might fill in a hole in one of the mills, or just cash. Let's just do cash. Now, yeah, this is a 3 shield. I think I'm gonna want someone, I think, yeah, Okay, you know what? I will save these 3 shields for later just so that we can use other ancestors. I'm going to knock out these other guys, though. These little guys. At least these ones. I seem to recall you caused me some grief, too. Once. Okay, I'm definitely not going to need that many people. You can stay home this time. All of you can stay home this time. But nonetheless, now what can you offer me? Tea? Or hemp? Tea or hemp? I'm not actually collecting tea right now, so if they give it to me, I'm going to miss tribute a few times. I can always change it, of course. Let's take some hemp, because that was... I mean, right now we're probably not hurting too much, and now that I've say that, I can probably up my paper creation and get that selling as well, because there are a few people I can export paper to, so we'll take hemp. That might be hit or miss, you know, because it's not... I mean, we might just be full, and I will end up losing tribute because of that anyway. I don't know. Whatever. Go! Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Damn it. And is that going to piss off everyone else, too? Yeah, they're... Oh, damn it! I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to... Oh, crap. Ah. I forgot that because I have these guys now, I can ask them, you know, to help out when I enlist everybody, and I just... damn it. I wasn't even looking at that. So I have to make everyone happy now. And that is going to be just a royal pain. We need you to have silk. We need you... I just gave them cash, right? Have some jade. Oh, fuck. These guys are angry, so they have to have even more stuff. You can have 8 of those. This is going to be so expensive. This was a huge mistake. Do I have spice? I have eaten all my spice. You can have lots of money. Why? Have some lacquerware. Have some weaponry. Weaponry I can get rid of. Okay, god damn it. Ah, my god, why? This is what I get for not being mindful of my actions. Weapons. And this is costing me money just to send these guys out. Or at least it did when I was doing the Zeus thing. Now these guys are agreeable, but these are bitter. Silk. Okay, fine, we'll give them that. I meant to click on the silk. We can give you tons of wood. I will happily give you a lot of my wood. That was these guys. These guys? I just gave these guys a bunch, right? Boy, this is getting dangerous now. I basically just need to go in a circle here to keep everyone up to snuff. Now, these guys are hostile. Okay. So I just gave them a bunch of stuff. It's now these guys' turn. And I just gave them some silk. Maybe I don't remember. And of course now I just gave away all my wood, so that's... Okay. Silk. I think that's probably all the silk I can afford to give away, too. Carved jade. Out of carved jade. We're going to have to give you lots of money. We're going to have to give you... rice. Give you a lot of rice. Give you... some weaponry. We'll give you... some paper. Okay. Just giving gifts at this point is all I'm focusing on. You need fish. You're not getting a lot of fish, but we'll give you fish. Strings of cash. God, I've given away so much. I mean, look at this. I have nothing to offer them. Respectful, apathetic. Okay, well, let's hope that this debacle corrects itself soon. Oh man, why did I do that? Well, we'll see how this goes. I might lose a few of my vassals just because of this. I need to do something with this wall. Now we're going to get tons of messages about how grateful everyone is. That's okay. Yeah, see, now I'm selling the wood. Where are you taking this? Oh, you're actually taking it to an industry. That's great. I think I've got a massive steel industry here that I need to do something with. Now, obviously, that thing would be getting more weapons because it looks like these guys are totally full on the steel and they're just not kicking out weapons enough. So maybe I should focus on increasing my weaponry because I can sell that to a lot of people, too. Where did you come from that you had to go all the frickin' way around? What are you doing? Is it really that much faster to go up and over and back around from over here? You can't just exit out that side of the map? It looks like we managed to do a good number on the jade. Still got some sitting there, but doesn't look like anyone's standing around waiting for the stuff, so that's good. That's good, because that is going to be incredibly lucrative for me. Now, I've lost way too much money there. Of course they do. They had better. I mean, they were a one-shield city, and I sent 2 armies after them. Okay. Hopefully, Allied armies marching home. My emissaries are still going. Loyal. Dedicated. Dedicated. Loyal. 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 Okay, good. So I managed to save this. Even these guys are loyal. Such overwhelming force, they were like, you know what? Fine. That was... Oh. Oh, is that what it did? Aha. Wow, okay. You treat your vassals well, and everyone benefits from it. Oh, geez, well, that's great. Why are they dedicated? Is dedicated above? Fulfill any request you have. Now let's look at a loyal one. What does that mean? They may not entertain requests for offensive strikes. Okay, so loyal is actually not what I want them to be. I want them to be dedicated. I want them to love me. Okay, well, anyway. Crisis averted. A few remain. And I guess maybe next time I'll focus on trying to build up at least one of these elite housing blocks. It looks like that one's gone. What do you need? Appeal problems. Do you know where you are? Seriously? How can you have appeal problems? This is a grand way. There's... what am I... How am... Why? What if I... Would you stop it? Fucking God! What if I, put in a... Looks like we need a cherry tree in this quarter. The one... Oh my... Seriously? I was gonna make a joke that that one cherry tree was totally not gonna work, and it totally did. Okay. Well, good. Good. So you guys are fine. I think I see the problem here is that when that flood came in and wiped out this bit, this is still rubble, and I never, because those were trees. Yes, it was a plum tree and a peach tree. I guess I never replaced those. So that'll work, and now that should be enough desirability in that area. Although this is still only very appealing, but it's kind of brownish. Oh well. Anyway, we're getting pretty close here, I think, to, well, first of all, total domination of China. I appear to be out of a lot of stuff. We've got some of it down here, but silk production has actually not been keeping up. So now we've got a crisis there. I guess I'm just going to have to import. Well, I've got enough, actually, that I can still put down another weaver. We'll try 4. Let's see how well that goes. I might just have to import a very little bit of silk just to keep that going. But yeah, things seem to be going fairly well, aside from when I have to dump pretty much all of my... Oh, you know why? It's because I gave it all away, dumbass. You're not going to like that. Have some ceramics. Yeah, so I feel like once the military part is done, I can turn around and focus on finishing the city. You know, getting all the elite housing, getting all the common housing up to their highest levels. Now that, I don't know, that might really push... I mean, I'd like to get them all highly evolved, you know, just to have that, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just have, like, a poorer district than other districts, because really at that point, I'm going to fill up all of this with food. I might actually, you know, maybe at that point we'll just start trading. Like, I'll just start importing and exporting, and we'll just do it that way, and we'll employ people in meaningless things like this, because this does eat up hundreds of... I mean, really, these guys alone take, what, 27? Yeah, and I've still got so much of that to fill up. So, okay, maybe rather than just build... You know, I've got a lot of room to build more farms, but maybe instead of doing that, I'll go through employing people in other ways, and then I'll just spend what money I can to import it, because, I mean... You know, we're pushing the limits as it is now to maintain supplies. I'm going to have to keep doing that and just have a steady supply. I know a lot of you have commented that this is inefficient because I've got these guys standing around, you know, waiting to deliver things, and they're backed up, but I do it that way rather than having, you know, a ton of mills. I do it that way so there's always someone ready to move and drop something off. I mean, you see these guys standing here. As soon as this empties, there's usually one who drops it off and then immediately goes back. Like, it gets filled as soon as it gets taken off the shelf, and that's why I do it. Now, it looks like we are suffering, but again, this is probably because I gave it all away, and it just hasn't come back yet. But, I mean, these hemp guys are standing by everywhere. I mean, all the food, I mean, really, this is not an issue. It's just some of them stand here, and some of them go stand by the shopping, or the, you know, storehouses, whatever. Anyway, this is going to be interesting, trying to maximize all this. So, I guess we'll see how that goes next time.